Good morning. Today we're going to have a brief introduction into how to install Bearsampp on your computer so that you can use it for Joomla development. So let's go ahead and get started. So the first thing you want to do is you want to go to bearsampp.com right here and then go to the Get Started page. Once you're there, you're going to want two things. You're going to want the prerequisites package. Download the .exe at the very top. We'll download that. Put it in your downloads folder. And then you want to download Bearsampp itself. You go to download the latest release, and you want the 7-zip. You will need 7-zip software to use it. And you can find it right there, 7zip.org. You would download this one up here. I already have it, so I don't need to do that. Okay, so we're almost done downloading. Let's go ahead and go into our downloads folder. So while we're waiting, we can go ahead and install the prerequisites package. All this does is it has all of the Microsoft software that is needed to run the program. You probably already have this installed on your computer and don't know it, but it's safe to go ahead and run this package anyway. If you already have it installed, it won't reinstall it. It'll just bypass it and say, okay, you've already got it. It takes 2 minutes. And you would restart the computer. I don't have to because I've already done it. Now we're going to unzip this. And we'll go ahead and just unzip it right here. Okay. This takes a few minutes. Okay, so now that we've got all the files extracted, let's go ahead and get rid of our original file. And if you want to, we can go ahead and put these in a folder. Let's make it a folder. Yeah. Just drag everything to that folder. Come on. Done. Now, there is one thing we need to do before we go much farther. We need to edit the bearsampp.conf file. Move out of here. And we want a couple of different things here. Okay, first thing we want is set our time zone. If you don't know what that is, you can find it here. PHP time zone. Here's all your different time zones. Okay, so you just go through there, find the one that fits you, and select that. Okay, so that's how that part works. All right. Then you need your text editor. By default, it'll use Notepad. I use Notepad++. So if you use a Notepad++, for example, then you would go down to C, Program Files, Notepad++, copy this here, / notepad++.exe right there. Okay, so now it'll use Notepad++. Okay, so that's that. Now, you can change this if you want to, but we're going to change it inside the program. That'll make it a lot easier. All we have to do. Done. All right. So now we're back to Bearsampp. We double click on it. It'll start running down here on the bottom right of your screen. It takes a few minutes, about 2-3 minutes. First time you start it, it's going to tell you it needs to restart. Like that. Hit OK. And start it again. Now there's a lot more settings inside that comp file that you can set. We're not going to go into that right now. This is just a simple install. This is what takes the longest starting MySQL. Starting MySQL can take up to 5 minutes. Generally it's 2 to 3. Postgres. You can turn a lot of these things off, and you would do that inside the .conf file. But again, that's something for another video, not this. Okay. Now, if everything went well, we have a green light, which we do right here. Okay. Now we're going to right-click on it, and we're going to change browser. And I'm going to set it for Firefox, and then save. Since it changed it. Okay. Then you go into www and make any folder you want. Like if you wanted Joomla, you make a folder for Joomla, copy Joomla there, and then run it. Okay, that's all there is to using Bearsampp. All this can be learned in other videos, but the basics of how to use Bearsampp, that's it. And you can verify that it works by clicking on localhost. Because I told it to use Firefox will launch, and it will show the local host. Shows all your websites, all your software, status of everything. That's completely how it works. So that's how easy it is to install Bearsampp. And you can move this folder. If I wanted to move this onto C drive, all I have to do is pick it up and drag it. I don't have to reinstall anything. I don't have to reset anything up. I just drag it. If I want to put it on my laptop so I can take it to J and Beyond, I drag it onto a thumb drive, and I'm good to go. No other setup needs to be done. As long as you run the prerequisites on that computer, then you're good to go. That's it. Hope that helps.